Good afternoon, everyone. Sis, I read your comment. Hold on. Okay, so I can explain it to you guys. I went live real quick while I make my breakfast. I had an extremely busy morning, so I am moving around because I am making my breakfast. I finally get to eat. I've been up since like 6 my time, and it's afternoon. It's 12 right now. So yeah, this one right here says this one. You know, we're old school, so you know what they say. They say that death comes in threes, and these three it happened like stair step, bump, bump, bump. You know what I mean? Malcolm Jamal Warner, Ozzy Osbourne, and now Hulk. Now, this live is not what you may think it is. Okay, I am going to talk shit about him. I'm just gonna warn you right now that I am about to talk a little shit about your wrestling idol. I mean, like, it wouldn't be me if, you know what I'm saying, if I did it. You know what I mean? I have to. That's what this whole live is about. Just the shit that I've been seeing. Okay, so right now I am okay, wait. Let me address it before I continue. So you may notice or you may not notice that I am no longer monetized. So let me talk about that real quick. Um, it's my fault. My last live explained what happened. Um, some like I accidentally deleted my page or whatever it was I did. I'm not sure exactly what I did, but when I did that, um, I had to basically contact YouTube and I had to find out if my page was actually gone. I found out that my page was not gone, that I could get it back. And as you can see, that's what I did. The issue with that is that all of my videos were privated. So I had to go through my entire page and I had to individually unprivate all of my lives. I probably could have, I mean, I think there was only like one way that I could have done it different if I would have went onto the desktop and maybe I was able to just sweep through like with the cursor and sweep through all of them to um unhide, I guess, my videos, unprivate them or whatever. I didn't do that. I did it from my phone. I was busy. Okay. So with that being said, my watch hours, everything that I had that, well, not everything, just the watch hours that made me eligible for monetization, it like started over. And the system is like 3 days behind, I believe. Excuse me. So it's going to take like 3 days to catch up, to even catch up to the mistake that I made. So yeah, I was sent an email stating that I no longer have monetization. It's okay. I appealed it. I sent the email to YouTube. So within 14 days, I'll know something. Like I said, it's my fault. I did it due to the bullshit that happened a few days ago. Y'all know because I did a whole live on it. Um, so we'll see how that goes. Okay. I'm not tripping. If it doesn't work, if they deny me, I have 90 days. My shit is organic. Everything I do over here is my shit. So I'm not worried about anything. Just in 90 days, I'll reapply and I shouldn't have any fucking problems. Just like I didn't have problems originally when I decided to go ahead and apply for my monetization. I've been able to be monetized for months. Like I said, I wasn't trying to be serious about this shit. But after having a talk with a few people, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna go and do it. Especially when I had people coming over here to my channel saying certain fucking shit like ha all up in your face and shit. So anyway, it really doesn't matter. Off of that, let me see. You guys know that I absolutely hate to eat on here. So like I said, I'm giving myself um, until I'm done making. Wait a minute. I'm giving myself until I'm done making myself breakfast, and then I'm done talking about this. So here is my issue with my title. Um, so as we earlier stated, people like Ozzy Osbourne and Malcolm Jamal Warner did pass away within these last couple of days. My issue is with my people, my black people. I'm so confused on you guys. If just, I wish I could understand. Oh, that is so perfect. Hold on. You know what? This was done so perfectly. I caramelized the hell out of my pork. Oh my goodness. And I did not have to do it stovetop. I did it in the microwave. I caramelized the hell out of it. It looks so good. It smells so good. Let me stop being a fat ass. Okay. So this morning, while I was handling my business, I was paying attention to a few people's lives. I watch everybody, okay, from all sectors, all corners of YouTube. I watch everybody. This is why I'm mad. Say what you feel. I probably feel the same way. This is why I'm mad. First of all, I'm not a wrestling person. Okay, I'm not a wrestling fanatic. Um, most people like my age, it was something that like their grannies used to watch and shit. I did watch wrestling though. You know what I mean? I'm well versed in it. It just wasn't like my thing. So it really isn't. It isn't that. It isn't that. When I'm not on here putting up my own content, I'm watching some of my favorite people put up their content. Sorry, I gotta turn this water on. I'm watching some of my favorite people put up their content, and a lot of people that I watch, they do political news. So there is so much going on right now, and that's why I was like, I want to talk about this real quick. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's just so funny to me. It's hella funny, and it's always some shit I don't understand when it comes to just people and life. Doesn't make sense. So it all depends on what your content is for your page, what you're gonna talk about and shit like that. There's some juicy ass shit that is going on right now in the political world. Okay, um, I was going to talk about it. I had a whole lineup planned to talk about it before this bullshit happened with my page. Like I said, I'm not mad about it. It's whatever. I have other fucking shit that's going on with me right now. That need my undivided attention. Um, as you can clearly see, since you don't worry about these haters, fuck them. Since you don't come back, this is exactly. Oh, I'm never ever worried about that shit. They eat my dust. Good afternoon, Cooley J, my love. How are you? Is today Thursday? Yes, it is. Is it? Or is it Wednesday? Hold on. It's Thursday. Hope your Thursday is lovely. I do not keep up with days anymore. It is so much shit going on. I don't keep up with days anymore. But this Jeffrey Epstein scandal is so juicy. Oh my God, y'all. It is so juicy. So let me get off the niggas' asses real quick. I don't expect everybody to be talking about this. But I am confused when I see everybody and their mama talking about Hulk Hogan passing away. I looked every corner of YouTube, okay? Every freaking corner, y'all. I forgot my names. Every corner. And all the little Negro content creators is talking about Hulk Hogan being deceased. Now, these same content creators, I noticed, did not say a fucking word. Some of them said something, some of them didn't say, the majority of them didn't say a fucking word when Malcolm Jamal Warner had passed away. So I'm confused. Somebody got to help me here. So now that he's dead, are we going to erase all the controversial shit that he did? How he tarnished his career, how he tarnished his legacy? Are we going to omit what he did politically? Are we going to omit what the fuck he did towards us? That this motherfucker ain't a racist piece of shit? May he rest in peace. So we just forgetting that, right? You're allowed to have your whatever your political beliefs are. That's you. That ain't what I'm talking about. More power to them. I don't give a damn. It's a whole bunch of people that voted for this sucker that's in the White Office, that's in the White House right now. I almost cut myself, y'all. Let me pay attention. Hello, sir. Anyway, so can't blame just, you know what I'm saying, one person or a few people. It's a bunch of you motherfuckers that I'm blaming. That's not the point. The disheartening things that this person has said and done. So what? We're erasing it because he's fucking dead? I don't understand this. What's up with the grace and the mercy? What's up with it? You guys did not show this same grace and motherfucking mercy to Ike Turner when he died. I know here in Las Vegas, they didn't play any of his music. We have a black owned and operated radio station here, KCEP 88.1. Absolutely love them. Equal opportunity employers, okay? And not even them played a single song from him when he passed away. That's just like Michael Jackson's father lived here. When he passed away, yes, we were told that he had passed away. But there was no tribute. There was no tribute to him. These are people who supposedly were abusers, people who manipulated the system. And when it comes down to um, Mike's dad, you know, he was, I'm going to say allegedly, even though, you know, a child abuser. You know, no one really paid attention to the documentary that they did on Tina Turner and Ike Turner when those children, these are the children, okay? Those children were interviewed, and those children said that the abuse, it went both ways. It was vice versa. Did anyone pay attention to that though? That they was saying that, you know, I said, dear old daddy Ike was getting his ass whooped too. So because of those things, they didn't get tributes or anything like that when they passed away. But here we are. I see all you Negroes with lives set or you've done your lives already, and you guys are praising Hulk Hogan and you guys are talking about his legacy and all this other shit. One person, I think they're in the black sector or something like that. That person did like a whole tribute to the nigga and was like, yeah, we know he did this and he did that and all these bad things, but he's a legend still. He's an icon, you know, regardless of that. No, what do you mean regardless of that? When a person dies, if you're a Christian, you understand what I'm saying? When you die, you're going to be judged by your works. When did we stop? Yeah, we can't judge, but why do we judge certain people? Why does it always seem like you Negroes judge the hell out of other Negroes so harshly, but you guys do not have that same energy for everybody else? I'm so lost here. I don't understand it. Y'all don't have that same energy for other people. And honestly, a lot of these people deserve that energy, but for some odd reason, my people don't give it to them. I'm equal opportunity. I do it across the board, okay? I do it across the board. I'm not just going to talk shit about like one person because of what they did, and then everybody else gets to, you get a slide. No. Yes. And that's okay. Like we're all prejudiced. I'm very prejudiced, okay? I like certain shit and I don't like certain shit. But he has a right to have been that way. Everyone does. I respect that. And I respect it even more when you're out in the open with your shit. I respect that too. I'm just saying, was this instilled in us, I guess, because of slavery or something? I don't get it. At the same time, we have the president who has lost his whole marbles right now so that they don't say anything about him. Good afternoon, Gaby baby. How are you, my love? So that they don't say anything about him. He's trying to throw Obama under the bus, talking about put him in fucking jail for treason. Talking about he interfered in an election when this fool was president the first time, y'all. Yeah, silly shit. Not when he was running for president, but when Trump won the presidency. He's throwing Hillary in there. He's throwing Biden in there. I know probably none of you guys even seen Hunter Biden's interview. That was so crazy. And bomb if you ask me. Okay. It is so much shit going on politically. I'm probably going to turn my channel into a political channel at this point, because that's really what I watch all day, and I enjoy the hell out of myself when I'm in other people's chats and we're talking about this shit. I feel like I'm near like-minded people. That is something that I am currently looking into right now, just to turn my channel into a political channel. Fuck it, That's my alley. That's my zhuzh. I could do lifestyle if I fucking wanted to. I don't want to do that right now. But yeah, where was all of this condolences? Where I've been working. I've been having some issues. So I've been trying to like work on that shit and not really let my personal life interfere with everything else. And it hasn't. Sorry if it sounds like I'm like doing something else. I am. I'm actually I'm making breakfast. I've been so busy this fucking morning. I didn't eat shit, and like I take medication and shit. And yeah, I feel crazy as fuck right now. Okay. He also was out here taking on baby and his son's ass. Nearly killing the Marine in a reckless car crash that could have been very preventable other than what he did, enabling his son. Correct. Absolutely correct. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, sis, you see this. So why don't all the other Negroes see this shit? Like all these condolences and shit for him. I didn't see you guys put up any fucking videos for Ozzy. I didn't see you do that. Okay? I didn't see anybody do that. Anybody black, at least, do that. And I damn sure didn't see y'all doing it for Malcolm Jamal Warner. Like, there's more to his death now. They're saying that there was another body that was found in the water. So it's possible that he passed away trying to save someone from drowning and ended up drowning himself. Thank you so much, sweetie. I appreciate your prayers, my love. You know, I'm over the situation. I'm moving forward. It's a learning experience. You see, I changed my name. My name is Separated, Sexy, and Free. After the Maya single that she had. Hers was single, sexy, and free. I ain't single. I'm a married woman. But I'm just saying. Y'all know how that goes. So much shit to the Marine on his family saying it was the Marine's fault and not his son's. Girl, like, these motherfuckers be lying. And, half of them will take some fucking money to just, embellish some shit a little bit. But still, this person is deceased. So you got to judge this person by their works just like, you do everyone else. You can't just do it for one person. You got to do it for everybody. And I see, my peoples, they're not doing that. What did you guys think? You guys thought that it would bring more numbers if you guys, highlighted the death of Hulk Hogan over the death of Theo Huxtable? I mean, keep in mind, dude, you're black, bro. I don't know what your audience looks like, but shit, I know what you look like at least. You know how much shit you could talk about? You know what I'm saying? Now that that person is deceased, you know how much stuff you could talk about? Alone just dealing with that person? A bunch of shit. I'm so anal when it comes to certain shit. I don't like using pots, pans, mixing bowls, or anything like that when I'm like making food and then I don't immediately wash it out. But I ain't trying to do all that right now. I'm just gonna have to let my slight compulsion just take over. I don't give a damn. It is what it is. I just don't understand my people sometimes. They be all over the place for no reason. It's just be too much stuff. Like, I don't understand why y'all do certain shit. Why do y'all move certain ways? Like, is it just a group of you on here that behave a certain way? I don't know. Because the funny thing is one of my favorite political content creators, right before I set this live, he put up a community wall post saying, rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. But the post named every single bad political thing that he said, all the racist shit that he said and did, and then he said, rest in peace. That's what I'm talking about right there. You understand what I'm saying? Accountability. That's what I'm talking about right there. This shit scared the hell out of me because my husband decided to like binge watch a show. I kid you not. He decided to binge watch a show last week. The show was Malcolm and Eddie. I swear to God, he decided to binge watch from the beginning to the end Malcolm and Eddie. Lo and behold, now Malcolm Jamal Warner has passed away. It was creeping me out. It was creeping me out. I just don't understand my people. It's something real, real weird with them. The way they move, the way they do shit. I guess because this person is a wrestling icon, and no doubt about it, he was. But Ozzy Osbourne most definitely is iconic. I ain't see y'all put forth the effort in y'all motherfucking lives to talk about him. Y'all weird. There's too many weird motherfuckers on here, man. And I'm talking about everywhere, in every sector, doing every kind of content. It's so much coonery going on around here. I don't get it. Since I'm eating now, I'm at the end of my life. Because I don't like eating and talking on here. I'm not trying to fucking choke on my food, okay? I'm trying to make sure that I chew properly with enough bites to where I don't choke on my shit. Nobody wants to hear me, you know what I'm saying, choking and gasping for air. Okay? But I will be back and we will be talking about this Epstein Files scandal. Okay? It's a scandal in the streets. It's a scandal in the streets of Washington, and it is juicy, and I love it. I love it. I love all the mess. I love all the drama. I don't want to hear about who's fucking who. I don't want to motherfucking hear about who's flagging who. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I want to hear what the hell. This man is losing his mind, y'all. The orange Cheeto is losing his mind. Talking about putting Obama in prison. Okay, let's put him in prison right along with you. Go ahead. You go too. I want to talk about Melania being a prostitute. Oh my God. Such good shit, such good shit. I was reading um right after he died a story that Sharon had told about the day when Ozzy almost turned her TV off. He almost unalived her. He was on so many drugs and he was lit, okay? He I think he had a knife and he had did some other shit. I don't know what he did before he had sat down at the dinner table with her and basically just told her like, you know what I'm saying? I just want to just take you up out of here. And she was able to, calm him down and shit like that. That woman, she stayed with that man after that shit, but that's what helped him get clean. That situation. She was like, I don't know who that was that sat across my table, but that was not my husband. And I felt like I needed to read that at that time because that's how I feel right now in my own personal situation. Sometimes when I sit across the table from my husband, I look and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck that is that's sitting over there. That is not my husband. But I learned so much, just by reading things, after he passed, and even things that I had saw before that. There's this YouTuber on here, the channel is called Morbid Facts. I love watching that channel, and you learn so very much. So I had learned so many things about him before he even passed, just from me watching that channel. I'm an information buff. I like large quantities of data just being put in my face all at once. I don't know. It's entertaining. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat my breakfast, and I'll be back so we can talk about this orange Cheeto motherfucker and how he's losing his damn mind right now, how he's going crazy right now. Okay, the fact that Russia shows on their televisions bucket naked pictures of Melania Trump. Russia off the chain. Okay, they're off the chain with they shit. There is so much going on in the world for, to be stuck on one thing. But yeah, shame on you, black people. Very upset with you. You watch crime and suspense channels. See, I can't do that shit. I do not want to, like, I have to see people hurt every day. People that come in, you know, from multiple different ailments. I don't want to come on here and then, you know what I'm saying, watch shit about children being abused, people being essayed, people having their TVs turned off, Jeffrey Dahmer type of shit. I don't like watching shit like that because I see that shit in real life every day. I want to get away from that shit. I want to break away from that, you know what I'm saying? I don't have that type of deviation where that shit turns me on or anything like that. I'm not saying because you watch it. I'm talking about people who want to be around that all day. Sick ass people with deviations. Yeah, that ain't me. I want to come on here and I want to see something funny as fuck. I want to, see something that is, educational. I want to learn something, or I want to be shocked by something, surprised by something. I don't want to be grossed out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see all of that shit. Like, if I wanted to be like on that level, I love me some ID Discovery. I love me some what's that fucking channel called Lifetime. I watch some of that shit. I don't want to come on here and see, you know, but that is like something that's very entertaining to people of a certain age. I notice people who talk about those cases and things, people who do true crime and stuff like that. It's really entertaining to people above a certain age. I ain't there yet. Maybe when I get there, maybe when I'm in my 60s and shit, yeah, I'll be like, oh, po baby, who did that? How do we get justice? I'm not that type of person right now. I'm too young right now to even be filling myself up with that much death and destruction, and hell no. I still want to see rainbows. I still want positivity around me. I still want hope around me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm straight. I'm straight. That shit, I cry very easily. I do. That type of shit that have me so emotional around here crying and shit. And it'd be so hard to pick my whole, like, being up after that. I can't do it. I need to laugh at something. I need to laugh at somebody. Something. I need to see somebody bust their motherfucking ass or something. Political. I've never gotten onto it, but I might need to. If it's not your thing, you know what I'm saying, then it's not your thing. I like to know what's going on in the world around me, you know what I'm saying? Because, at one part of my life I was involved in those type of things. I was a big part of the world around me. Um, I still do outreach when I can, but I'm just saying, like, that was something that was very fascinating for me. When you work in medicine and you help people, you get into that, I like to call it that superwoman mode. You get into that superhero mode where you feel like, maybe if I knew a little bit about that, maybe I could do something to help. That helping hand, that's what you become. You automatically just want to help fucking people. That's why I can't watch that true crime shit, because it's I want to prevent the situation. I don't want to, be on the case after the situation has happened. Like, that ain't my thing. I can never be a detective. I can never be a cop. That's not my shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though, they prevent things, but the majority of the shit that they see is things that have already happened. And so they have to piece shit together after it happened. See, I ain't got time for that. That shit right there pisses me off. I'll be fired within like the first month. Probably from putting my hands on a suspect, just whooping his ass and shit. I'll be gone within the first month. I'm just being honest. So I will be back later, you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys know that I adore you. I love you. And please continue to pray for me during these trying times. You know, that's all I can ask. Um, shit is traumatic right now, but it'll be better. You know what I'm saying? I don't wear my heart on my sleeve, so I'm always gonna be, the gangster ass bitch that I am, regardless of anything. My husband went to work this morning and he kissed me before he left. So it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still cool, we still good, but yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, but it ain't good. There you go. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.